Exactly, but yeah, I said he wears short vest, and I'm sure you sit appropriately. She's a little fatty, you know. She's a little fatty, you know. We had to be there in case something went down. But it was fine because we're like in a locked area, and we only really associated with each other. It didn't very long. But they did, and I thought it was really great. So we should have had Sam inside here and not making contact or sending us out. It was fine. Every time they're in the news, it's always negative, even though it's not. They got fined for not keeping the police. Start oh my god. You keep digging it up right back.
Folks, I hate to bother you all. Could you make sure your Bluetooth is off on your phone? Someone's phone is interfering with our audio. Yeah. Something doesn't happen when you practice with just a couple people.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, it never happened.
They shouldn't interfere. Not like flying a plane. Yes, they shut it down.
You have yours on?
No, it ain't working.
Too far from the device.
It is.
Or the wind. He's crashed out, huh? Crashed
Didn't
out.
take long. That's when it came back. I heard you, baby.
Hello and good morning, everybody. My name is Enrique Avila, and I am the proud principal of Plaza Robles High School. And so I want to welcome everybody today because we're here to celebrate this wonderful class of 2021. So welcome, and I wanted to take a quick moment to remind everyone that this program will look and feel different than it has in the past, and hopefully it will look in the future. But we are here to celebrate our students in the best way we can, given the guidelines and directions that we've been provided. Thank you all for your understanding. It is my pleasure to be with you here today for this, again, class of 2021 graduation. Come on. Right? So we put together this program to honor these students and the families that are here with us today. But first, I would like to thank and recognize a few people. Of course, I want to thank our superintendent, Kathy Washer, our assistant superintendent of secondary education, Mr. Jeff Palmquist, the president of the board, Ron Friedis, vice president of the board, Susan McFarland, clerk of the board, I'm not sure if that's the way the title goes, but clerk of the board, Courtney Porter, and of course members of the board, Gary Knackstead, George Neely, Ron Heberly, and Mr. Joe Nava, who is with us today. I want to thank our administrative team for all their work and dedication to supporting our students, especially when preparing for today's events. School counselor, Sandy Warmerdam. And of course, our registrar, our students, our plant manager, Leo Carlo, our librarian and community liaison, Salika M. And of course, our school secretary who did a lot of the decorations and the things you see around here, Miss Joanne Moore. I want to give a quick introduction and thank you to the rest of our staff of teachers, our classified staff, campus security, instructional assistants, and community liaisons for their dedication and support to our students and community. Could I have my staff please stand or wave so you can be recognized for your work and effort during this great day? I do want to take another quick moment to recognize Mr. Gary Graffius, who's retiring after 8 years of being with us and over 30 years in the district. He provided our unique CTE program to the students who needed it. And finally, of course, without any doubt or reservation, I want to recognize this great group of young people sitting in front of me as the Plaza Robles High School class of 2021. I would like now to welcome to the stage Javon Pearson and Isaiah Chirus.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous.
Okay, brother.
Too many people. Good morning, y'all, though.
Good morning.
I would like to welcome all the families and friends at the graduation of Plaza Robles High School, class of 2021. Well, we have all worked very hard to achieve our goal of graduation. We thank you for your help in making this achievement possible through your encouragement, inspiration, and the support. We hope you will be proudly joining us in the celebration of this happy occasion. It is my pleasure to introduce Isaiah, who will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Would everyone please rise and join us for the salute of the flag. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Alana Pickett.
Thank you, Isaiah, for your kind introduction. Welcome, Plaza Robles staff, parents, families, and friends watching online. My name is Oleana Piggott, ironically one of this year's most distinguished graduates. I would like to thank everyone here and at home for joining us, the 2021 graduates, in commemorating and celebrating this academic milestone. To my fellow seniors and graduates, congratulations, we did it. We are minutes away from stepping into the rest of our lives. However, before we take that step, I believe that it is imperative that we reflect on our lives and appreciate some wisdom. Before his passing in 2011, Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple and Pixar Films, left some memorable advice. He said, "Your time is limited. Don't waste it living in someone else's life. Don't be trapped by someone's..." Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown your inner voice, and most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you want to become. Everything else is secondary. I think this quote is very important because it says how you should never try and live in someone's shadow. We are all going to drift apart, and most of our friendships won't last. It's high school. We all mess up. Everyone will want different things and pursue our own paths after high school. I would like to give a special thanks to Miss Warmerdown. She's the main reason. She was the main reason I was able to finish high school. She has always been there for me throughout my whole time at Plaza. She always noticed if my mood was off and always tried to make me feel better. I would like to give a special thanks to my parents for making me who I am. They've been my biggest supporters in life, especially my dad, Eric Butler. Even though I'm not biologically his, he has done everything for me. As most of you heard at the beginning of my speech, I said my last name is Piggott, but I'll soon be legally changing it to Butler. My dad is someone who's always pushing me to do my best no matter what I'm doing. He always tells me how proud of me he is no matter what. Finally, parting words of wisdom to all the juniors and incoming seniors are, simply and easy to remember, we must stop thinking with a childish mindset and start thinking like adults. Our time is short. Summer break will evaporate before your eyes, and you'll be wondering how you can catch up in Charter's class by Thanksgiving. It is my pleasure to introduce Miss Warmerdam, our counselor.
Welcome to everybody. I first want 3 students to stand. We're recognizing them today because not only did they come to Plaza under the most difficult learning conditions, but they graduated early. I'd like Damien Escamilla to stand up. Leon Esquejo, please stand. And Javon Pearson. These young people worked so hard and they need to be recognized. And I want to say a special thank you to Javon, who worked especially hard. He graduated as a junior this year, as a junior. So we want to make sure that we thank you very much for the hard work. Thank you. We're here today to pay tribute to all of our proud graduates. However, we would like to draw your attention to a special group of students wearing the gold cords today. These students have distinguished themselves through academic excellence as recognized by their teachers in specific areas of study. It is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2021 Gold Cord recipients. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Outstanding in the area of science are Nabil Khan and Julian Zuniga. Thank you. Demonstrating a commitment to excellence in the Fine Arts Department is Claudia Sarthach. Being recognized for outstanding achievement in the area of social science are Leanne Esquejo and Viviana Mejia. Thank you. Excelling in the English Language Arts Department are Matthew Hooper, Mackenzie Moreno-Cook, and Najanea White. Thank you. In the subcategory of literature on film, we want to recognize Julian Zuniga. In the subcategory of ethnic literature, we want to recognize Manuel Andrade. Pursuing excellence in mathematics are Damien Escamilla, Aliana Piggott, and Leon Ruin. Thank you. The shining stars of the Career Technical Education Program at Plaza are Aliana Piggott, Mackenzie Moreno-Cook, and Michael Watts. Showing commitment to the Study Skills Program are Jalen Lewis, Javon Moss, and Roberto Ponce. A lot of hard work. On behalf of the staff of Plaza Robles High School, I would like to commend the graduates of 2021. All of you have been faced with challenges, whether personal or academic, and you have developed the skills to overcome the obstacles in your life and reach this goal. You have become stronger individuals who will now face the future with a much more determined, confident, and positive approach to life. We hope that you will continue to dream, to explore your interests, to discover your abilities, and to realize your full potential. You are all bright and amazing young people who have left your own unique marks on the hearts of your teachers and have become part of the growing family and legacy of this great school. We want you to know that we are honored to have been able to share in this part of your life. Our joy has been watching you grow as individuals, and today we share with your family the pride of your accomplishment. I would like you to join me in recognizing the academic leadership achievements of our graduates. I would like two students to please stand, and that's Nabil Khan and Julian Zuniga. These students today are receiving the Award of Honors. They are wearing the gold sash this year to signify the high academic achievement and high GPA earned here at Plaza Robles High School. They set goals and determined that the pathway to achieve them was through self-motivation, perseverance, and consistent hard work. These students embody the true spirit of Plaza Robles. They attended school, they worked hard, they followed a positive path, and contributed in a positive way to their classes and to the Plaza Robles community. They went a step beyond and produced consistently great academic work. At Plaza, they became leaders by example for their peers. Their focus on academic achievement was exemplary. And the respect that they gave us, we are giving back to them for their commitment to their studies. These students are hard workers, great students, and really wonderful young people to have in class and on campus. So thank you, and congratulations. May I have Mackenzie Moreno-Cook stand, Javon Pearson, Christian Caltech, and it would be Ethan Zhang Bang. Unfortunately, he was not able to join us today, but we are addressing this to him as well. Academic excellence is achieved by connecting one's abilities and desires and then combining these with consistent hard work. The award for excellence is presented to these 4 students who, along with their academic achievements of maintaining good grades and high GPA, demonstrated the characteristics of responsibility, personal growth, and have been committed to serve to the school and to their peers. Leading by example is probably one of the nicest things that somebody can do, and becoming a good role model for your peers is just very valued. Our students are very committed to their work, and I want to thank you all for that. Whether an artist or an office aide or a supporter of a friend, in their own way, they are dedicated to achievement and leadership. Our award winners are excellent students, and more importantly, excellent young people who have much to offer the world in the future. So thank you. Josh Danielson, can you stand? Denise Oliva, can you stand? And Ethan Jean Bang is also part of this category. And it's the category of distinction. You'll see that they're wearing a medal with distinction on it. Standing out among our students are 3 young people who demonstrated qualities and attributes that distinguish them among their peers, each with a very unique and sharply defined character, and all 3 with lots of talent and determination. These students demonstrated maturity in the choices they made, responsibility to self, family, and friends, and a strong commitment to achieve their goal of graduation. It was a pleasure to watch their growth while at Plaza. Thank you. Damien Escamilla, can you stand? Jaylyn Lewis, can you stand? And Arlen Lund, can you stand for me? It is truly a pleasure to be able to work with young adults who care. They care about school, they care about doing a good job, they care about their families, their peers, they care about those who are trying to help them, and they demonstrate that caring through respect. The 3 students receiving the Citizenship Award today are kind, honest, generous, respectful, and work hard to please selflessly. They come to school, make a positive difference in their classes, and do helpful tasks without being asked. They are trusted to work as teachers' aides and are willing to chip in whenever needed. These students demonstrate a high level of maturity and make our environment a more positive place to be. Thank you. the next category, I would like Jasmine Fran to stand up, Mackenzie Moreno Cook, Matthew Cooper, we're missing Kavion McNeil Bozeman today, Viviana Mejia, Javon Moss, Javon Pearson, and Julian Zuniga. This is the category of achievement. As educators, we love to see academic growth and the motivation to move forward enthusiastically with goals in mind. But it is truly spectacular when we also observe the students' personal growth. And we see that in a variety of ways. Plaza may be a small school, but these students achieved in a big way through their resolve, persistence, and strong work ethic. Our Achievement Award winners definitely achieved in a big way, both academically and personally, to be the best that they can be. They earned good grades, developed a great GPA, worked hard to earn a remarkable number of credits, and today we feel confident that their achievements are just a mere stepping stone to an amazing future. Congratulations. Victory. To beat the odds, to overcome, to win. We have 3 students today who have done all of this and more. These students have demonstrated huge growth by overcoming both personal and academic challenges. Through their strength of character, demonstration of responsibility, determination and vision, they came to Plaza this year to complete their academic journey. And they didn't give up. They are perfect examples of what our school stands for, and that's resiliency. They realized the purpose of education and lived it. So today, they are victorious in achieving their goal of graduation. And now, they're better prepared to move on to the next challenges in life as they pursue their dreams in higher education and in a career. I'd like Kimberly Perez Garcia to stand. And Mariah Grace, please stand. And Isaiah Chires. Thank you. When someone decides to do something different or to change their life completely around for the better, we say that that person is turning over a new leaf. The letters in the word leaf stand for learning that education achieves a future. We have created the Golden Leaf Award to recognize a student who has made a dramatic change in the appreciation of and their approach to education. The student who is receiving this award today opened himself up to education in the most amazing way. He made a commitment to changing his life for the better, and he took action. He made significant connections to staff, attended classes regularly, pursued higher level thinking, and sought out positive opportunities. He also made a huge effort to keep on track of what he needed to do to graduate. He's an amazing, bright, and insightful student who is focused and ambitious and has truly internalized the concept that education does help you achieve a better future, no matter what challenges stand in your way in front of you. The Plaza staff would like to recognize this year's recipient of the Golden Leaf Award. This student, who we are proud to have watched grow for the last 2 years, who has restructured his priorities, raised his standards, set his goals, and followed through. This young achiever has turned over his leaf, and we're completely confident that he will continue to be successful in his future academic pursuits, in his career, and in life. The Plaza Robles staff presents this award to Julian Zuniga. Julian has a medal and he has a plaque that he will pick up after the graduation. It is great pleasure that I introduce our next bright and talented student speaker. I proudly bring forward Michael Watts.
Good morning, teachers, staff, parents, guardians, and fellow graduates of 2021.
Good morning.
As you all may know, I am Michael Watts. I would first like to thank Mrs. Warmerdam for this amazing opportunity. It is an honor to stand before you today as we proceed to the next chapter in our lifetime, preparing ourselves for something our parents have been preparing us for since we started high school. Even through this pandemic and other negative advantages, we still found a way to cope with our surroundings as we made it far with no hesitation. Now, graduation is a big achievement. Under any circumstances, some of us had to overcome some serious obstacles along the way, which only made us stronger. Today is a major step in our journey in our lives, and one that should be recognized for its immense significance. We earned our high school diploma today, which showed it is an act not only a personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all worked really hard to get here to this day, and our work did not go to waste. A high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opened many doors of opportunity for us. This graduation has already shown us that we are capable of accomplishing our goals when we commit ourselves to them. But high school graduation is only the first step. We can't stop here. Whether it's college, military, or even trade school, we have shown ourselves that we can do anything because nothing is impossible. Let us strive for more than just a high school diploma, because there is no limit to what we can achieve. I hope everyone here today take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it. As we all continue our lives, let us take each new problem on with confidence, knowing that we can have achieved great heights as we are equipped with the necessary tools to tackle our futures. We must enlighten ourselves to have an opportunity to be this bold and brave enough to be our true self. Thank you.
Okay, next I want to recognize a student. This student was selected for epitomizing all the characteristics and the goals and the missions of Plaza Robles. So can cover things like attendance, academic excellence, student body involvement, school or community service, and my personal favorite, an all-around great person. So can I please have Juana Conchola Orozca stand and receive a wonderful round of applause. So next I get to award the LUSDA Award. LUSDA is the acronym for the Lodi Unified School District Administrators Association, and represents all the administrators from the school sites and the district office. Annually, this group, through its dues, which are 100% voluntary, they give these dues to offer each of the high schools a district a scholarship that's awarded to a student that has demonstrated academic excellence, citizenship, financial need, or who will be pursuing a post-secondary education. It's with great pride that I introduce this year's recipient, of the Leda Unified School District Administrators Association Scholarship to Damien Escamilla. Thank you, Damien. We have a plaque for you. Next, I get the pleasure of awarding the Platt Scholarships. The Platt Scholarship was established in memory of Mrs. Donna Dorothy Platt's husband, Alfred Platt, her mother, Matilda Alcalay, and her aunt, Charlotte Elias. Mrs. Donna Platt was a teacher in the Lodi Unified School District for many years. I did not have the pleasure of meeting Mrs. Platt. However, I have been told that she was a very gentle spirit and a caring teacher. This is the 10th year that the Platt Scholarships are being offered with the graduating class of 2021. They are perpetual scholarships that will be offered at each of the district's high schools to graduating seniors. It is my pleasure to introduce the 3 recipients of this year's scholarships. Receiving the Alfred C. Platt Scholarship in the amount of $3,000, Nabil Khan. Receiving the Matilda Alcalay Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Damien Escamilla. And receiving the Charlotte Elias Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Juana Canchola Rosca. These students will receive their scholarship check once they provide evidence of enrollment in a post-secondary program. So this is the fun part. This is where, no, the fun part's where we get the full names. This is the part where I get to address. And I just want to say that it's truly an honor and a privilege for me to stand before you today as we celebrate this time of joy, personal endeavors, success, and the sadness that comes with saying our goodbyes. This ceremony is a fitting tribute to the hard work, support, and guidance of our students' parents, family members, and our excellent staff. That support has played a crucial role in achieving success that we celebrate today. The Plaza Robles class of 2021 has had one very unique and challenging year. One that we would all be glad to put behind us and leave it there, alone, locked up, and oops, we lost the key. They've had to deal with challenges from the stress of changing schools, dealing with tragedies and frustrating circumstances inside and outside of school, as well as overcoming the task of making up a tremendous deficiency in credits. Yet here we are today, with a group of students who were able to rise above and put in the required effort to complete this momentous achievement. These students are proof that they will strive for success no matter the costs. I can tell you that we have some truly bright, talented, and positive students on our campus. During these last 3 months of spending time in person, I was able to meet with them and scratch the surface of their personalities. In this time, I met several polite, funny, cheerful, and positive students. In a normal year, I would have loved to have shared more individualized stories from the perspective of our students. But for this truly unique year, I will simply share that even with so little time together on campus, our students still impressed upon me the feeling that they care about one another and about their future. Some took the time to share with me their experiences at other schools, interesting stories about growing up in the Central Valley, the importance of their tattoos, their favorite teachers, sports teams, and food. And some, they just shared some good old-fashioned chismes. Rumors in Spanish. At Plaza, we want our students to embody the 3 R's. We want you to strive to be respectful, responsible, and resilient. These are not only the values that we expect you to exhibit, but also some advice that we want to take with you as you leave us. If you continue to make those values a part of your life, then I can almost guarantee you that it will help you be more successful and happy. Being a respectful person as you live your life and perform the duties of a good citizen. Take responsibility for your life and your choices. And be resilient, and never let anyone or anything stand in your way or keep you from being successful. This isn't just a plan for success, it's the key to a bright future. There are no ready-made steps to ultimate success, but you can probably buy one on the internet. But there are steps that you can take to continue making the choices that will lead you in the right direction. So now, class of 2021, I want you to start thinking about your steps, whether it be college, vocational school, or a military career, or any of a million possibilities. Whatever you decide, just remember, the choice is yours. So now, Mr. Palmquist, the members of the Board of Trustees, I certify that these students assembled before you have met all the graduation requirements of the state of California, the Board of Education, and have earned their diploma from Plaza Robles High School in the Lodi Unified School District. Students, go ahead and stand. And by the power vested in me by the state of California and the Lodi Unified School District Board of Trustees, I hereby declare that all students present have completed the graduation requirements of the state of California for a high school diploma. So will the class of 2021 please step forward to receive their diploma?
Will the first group of students please step forward? Miss Jasmine Brand. Mr. Manuel Andrade. Mr. Lutfi Alvaradi. Mr. Nabil Khan. Mr. Damian Escamilla. Ms. Juana Canchola Orozco. Mr. Michael Watts. Ms. Ariana Piggott. Mr. Isaiah Charez. Would the second group of students please step forward? Miss Denisa Leva. Ms. Jalen Lewis. Mr. Juan Inzunaz Gastelum. Mr. Matthew Hooper. Ms. Amariah Graves. Mr. Robert Feda. Ms. Leanne Esqueo. Mr. Brian Escamilla. Mr. Joshua Danielson. Would the third group of students please step forward? Ms. Claudia Saratak. Mr. Leon Rowan. Mr. Roberto Ponce. Ms. Kimberly Perez Garcia. Mr. Javon Pearson.
Yeah, I said it. My grandson. Go, JJ! Look at me, look at me.
Mr. Christian Haltab.
Hey, JJ.
Mr. Javon Moss.
Right. There you made it. Good job.
Ms. Mackenzie Moreno Cook.
Yeah, he did that.
Ms. Arlene Linzo Rowan.
Javon, turn around.
Ms. Viviana Nakia.
You know it's like. Good.
And would the final group of students please step forward? Mr. Julian Zuniga. Ms. Najanea White. Mr. Aiden Weddles.
I was like, God, it just kept staring.
Mr. Edmund Vincent.
That purple with the purple, she put her head down. Ain't that crazy? I don't even know her.
Mr. Bruce Smith.
Teacher monitor. All monitor.
Ms. Malak Sharita. And for my part, congratulations, guys.
Will the class of 2021 please stand? At this time, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap, for you are now graduates of Plaza Robles High School.
Everybody wave with the right, wave with the left. You're special. You're smart. That's why it's real. Because you're hella smart.
much love.